Hey, sixth grade. So sorry I couldn't be here today. But basically what we're going to do with this video is sort of take you through what I've worked with you had I been in class today. So we're going to use an app called Animaker, and it's going to let us create our own animations. So basically let me get ready here. I'm going to call up my screen so that you can kind of see what we are looking at. So this is Animaker, and you're going to need to sign up for a free account. So there's a free version and a premium version. You're going to want the free version, right? So you're just going to go ahead and click sign up and take yourself through there. You can obviously pause the video and whatnot, but once you kind of get signed in, you're going to see a dashboard that looks like this. And you'll see some templates that you can use, and then you can see once you start doing your own projects, you'll see some of those start to populate. But basically what you want to do is once you've created your account, click on custom size over here on the right. So from here you can pretty much choose whatever size you want. Now normal HD video is 1920 by 1080. So that's a good sort of size to start with, is 1920 by 1080. So we're going to go ahead and click on create video there. Now I'm going to show you some things today, and then I will show you some more things tomorrow. So we're going to start with just sort of the basics today. So when you look at Animaker, this is sort of what you see over here on the left hand side. All these different tabs allow you to access different things. Okay, and we'll talk about some of those. This is your actual stage where you will be able to lay objects out and perform, and then to have some settings that you can do. You also have a timeline down here at the bottom that you can use, and let me close this out because this is just in my way. So basically what I want you to do to start with is come over here to characters, and you'll notice that when I scroll down here, any character that has this little star I can't use because you need to use the paid version. So that's sort of the downside of the free version. But you can scroll down and you can find a bunch of different male characters, and then you can see a bunch of different female characters. And all I got to do if I want to use a character is just grab him or her and drag and pull her out onto the screen. Okay? And so I can do that with as many characters as I want. But the other nice thing is I can actually click on this button here, and I can create my own character. So you can see these are some characters that I've created here. And if I don't want a character, I can always click on the three dots and delete it. Because you are limited by the number of characters that you can create. So I do want you to go ahead in here and create your own character. Okay? So you would click on create your own, and you'll come into a new tab. And again, you're going to choose the gender that you want to go with. And you can start with, this is sort of where you're starting with your character, so it doesn't mean that's what your character is going to end up looking like, and you can change just about everything that you want. So I click on this character, for example, to start, and then you can see right now I can change the color of this character's skin. If I want this character to be red or blue or a different shade, I can do that. I can change the character's hair, okay, so I can make the hair kind of style the way that I want. And you can see that as I scroll over here to the right, I've got all these different features that I can choose from, and adding some different details. You know, we could even put a little coronavirus mask on if we wanted to. So lots of things that you can do in terms of creating a character that has the look that you like. I could even change the color of this mask if I wanted to change the color of this mask, right? Once you've got your character, I would go ahead and come over here and title your character. So I just might call this demo character, or you know, Fred or Sam. Whoops, it'd help if I spelled it right. So basically I'm just going to call this Bob, right? So basically you're just going to create a character and then hit save. Now once I hit save, it's going to look like nothing has happened. So I can either create a new character or go to the dashboard, either one, but really I don't need to do either one, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this tab altogether and come back here. Now you'll see that character Bob that I just made, it isn't in here. So it takes sometimes a while, so I might just pop back over here to characters and then come back over here, and now you can see there's my Bob, and I can bring Bob out, and Bob's ready to go. The other thing that I want you to look at is over here on the side is backgrounds. So again, same kind of deal. I can just drop a background in by clicking it, but again, notice that some are only in the premium version. There's also these little plus buttons I can click on, and I can find more backgrounds in a similar category. Okay, so if I don't want to be in the office, I can click on the X, and I can scroll down here and find some different things that I can work with. Okay, so again, it's just entirely up to you what you want your background to look like. And we'll talk later about uploading backgrounds so that you can do your own custom thing. Now, other thing I want you to work on is this. If I have two characters out here, and actually I don't want to use this character because the mask thing, so I'm going to delete this character, and again, just delete it just by clicking on the character and clicking on this trash can. I'm going to choose a different character where I can actually see the mouth. So I'll bring this guy out here. So I've got this man and this woman, and what I want them to do is talk. Now the really cool thing about Animaker is I can record my own voice, but if I'm uncomfortable with my own voice, I can just click, when I click on this microphone, there's a couple of different ways that I can get them to talk. One is to record my voice, so I would click on this and then I would click on this button and I would just start recording and saying whatever I want. Okay. I could also upload, so if I had another program that I used to record my voice, or two of us recorded our voices, you could use the upload. But the cool thing is that you got this text-to-speech. So if I click on that, I can go ahead and type in whatever I want to type in. So I might say, hello, my name is Bob. And I can choose, actually I think this is the female, so I'll just say my name is Jenny. Period. So you can see I can actually choose the gender, and I've got the languages I can choose from, and I've got some different voices. So I can test out the voice by clicking play, and let me turn my volume up to make sure we can hear it.
Hello, my name is Jenny.
So that's what it would sound like if I chose that voice. I could change the voice from Sally to a different voice.
Hello, my name is Jenny.
And I can choose the voice that I end up liking. So maybe I go back to the Sally voice and then I click on sync. And what Animaker is going to do is it's going to animate the mouth for me. So if I now click on play.
Hello, my name is Jenny.
She now speaks and they got the mouth to move. And you can see that down here in my timeline, this is that recording that I just made right here. So if I don't like that, I can always hit trash right here. Or I can go back in and change the volume. I can copy it, right? I can edit it, so I can come back in here and change around what I had written, so I can add some more. You know, I can say, how are you doing today? And I can resync that so that she'll say that. And you'll notice that when I do that, this timeline right here gets a little bit longer, okay? And then I can have the guy respond. So I'll click on the man, I'll click on the little microphone, text-to-speech here, and he'll just say, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. And same deal, I can choose some different voices here and play it just to hear it.
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking.
And then I can sync that up. Now what you're going to see is you see now I've got these two voices happening at the exact same time. But I want him to respond after her. So I'm going to click on this little track here and I'm just going to drag it over just to the side like this, so that now that they will happen at different times.
Hello, my name is Jenny. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking.
And so I can keep building on this scene. Now, if I wanted the scene to take a little bit longer, right now you can see it's only 11 seconds long. I'm just going to click on this little timeline here, and I can click on this plus, okay? So these are all different timelines, okay? So this one controls the camera, this one kind of controls the actions, and this is sort of the overall timeline. I just click on this plus here, and now you can see that when I scroll over here, I now have 15 seconds to work with. And if I come back over to this one, you can see I now have more time to work with. So I can add on and make that scene longer. I can also come over here and just click on this plus sign and add another scene if I needed to. And this scene can be a different location, it can have different people, whatever it is. So here's really what I want you to be working on today. I want you to go ahead and practice making a character. I want you to bring out two characters, and I want you to click on a character and click on the microphone and make the character talk. And I want you to have this whole conversation going on. And at the same time, I want you to come over to the button that says BG on the side, and I want you to choose a different background from the BN. Remember, if you click on the timeline of the person, you can click on this plus and add seconds. I can also click on the minus and take seconds away. So you can see now my scene is 10 seconds now instead of 15. I can go back to my recordings by clicking on this timeline, and you can see there are my recordings right there. And if I don't want this scene right here, I can always just click on it and hit the trash. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to talk more about some things that you can do with Animaker and get some more details going on, and eventually we'll do a project in here. And there's going to be things we can do like adding animations and making things move around and adding background music, stuff like that. But for right now, for today, I want you to make a couple of characters, or at least one character. I want you to drop two characters in, I want you to click on the character, I want you to click on the microphone and introduce some dialogue. All right? Good luck with all of that and have some fun, and I look forward to seeing what you all create.